Sunday, and weather here at the moment is crap. It's cold.
It's not cold.
It is cold. Cold for me. Look.
It's supposed to be 27 today.
Yeah, it's 27.
It's 24.
There you go. No wonder why I feel cold.
Oh, right.
So it's 24 degrees and
freezing.
Well, it's really a little bit cold, like chills. So so we make this video so that everyone.
What?
Asking me, darling.
Huh?
Asking you messages. So we made this video to tell everyone that we are fine. We're doing fine at the moment. Actually, I'm off for work for 5 days. Steve is doing. What are you doing?
I'm doing some computer repairs.
Doing back home. That's what it is.
I'm playing with computers. And someone's paying me to play with them, which is good. And I've been selling chairs. And
yeah.
I've been selling stuff on eBay. And plus I sold a heap of laptops and computers that I got at a very good price, and I sold them all. What else have I done? Not much else.
And you've been doing a lot of chairs lately, yeah.
Yeah, sold a lot of chairs. And did me back in again. And that's why I haven't done much for the last, 3 or 4 days. Because my back went again. Bloody hell. But even that's coming good now because I've got a new remedy and it works really well. We're having an early dinner, late lunch, filling in time.
So we're having crackers, and some dip.
Yeah. So
I showed him what have you been up to, like making your own remedies. What are you telling them?
there's a big problem with everyone's locked down. We're not locked down.
Not totally locked down.
Was it stage 3 or something? Which means that they don't want anyone going out their house unless they're going to buy something to eat, if they're going to work, if they're going to school, which most of the schools are closed. Queenie's home, she's not going to school. And we've got another week and then we've got school holidays. But
I'm doing a wrap.
Last week she wasn't at school because they don't want the kids there because they're trying to control the spread. We don't have a lot of spread in WA. They've closed the borders. There's basically no one coming in or going out at the moment, or hardly anybody. If you come across Australia going across the Nullarbor, it's a long way. It takes 3 days to drive across. When you get to the border, they won't let you in. And that's in the middle of the desert. There's nothing there. So you've got to go back again, which is another 2-day drive. So it's not very good. But it's stopping the movement of people and it's supposedly stopping the spread of the virus. Everybody has their views on the virus. I have different views as well. I believe it's a really bad virus. It's really bad for you. But I think there's other things involved in it too. It's more than just the virus. Anyway, that's another whole story. So I won't get into that. But so we've been home. I've been playing around with things. I've been playing around with solar panels. I bought some solar panels and a controller and some big batteries and a couple of little fridges. Jenny's making coffee. And I did a bit on my boat. Did the floor, but not a lot. I'd like to do more on that, but we're not even allowed to you're not allowed to go out in a boat. You're not allowed to go in the boat ramp. You're not allowed to go where there's people. We went into town yesterday, into Rockingham, down by the foreshore. We went for a walk, and there was myself and Jenny and Queenie, and we took the dog, and we went for a little walk along the foreshore. And there's a few people there, but small groups, not much. There's not supposed to be more than 2 people together unless they're family. And there was a few other people down there, but it wasn't packed. And we went along, and the restaurants are all closed, or if they're not closed, they're doing takeaways. When we went on the boardwalk, we ended up buying something to eat. We bought some food and then we sat in the grass and ate it, and then we went back to the car and then left there, and we had to go to the shopping centre on the way back. We went to the big shopping centre, and there's not many people in there either, and a lot of the shops are closed. Places like Kmart and the supermarkets are open, and there's people in them. They're all taking precautions. You know, there's big marks on the floor about 1.5 meters apart where you're not supposed to go to. You're not supposed to get close to people because we've got social distancing. I noticed at Bunnings, where we buy all the hardware, the other day I saw people out there, and there was a queue of people, and they're all spaced out, and because they're not allowed to have more than so many people inside, they're not letting them in. They let them in one at a time. Someone comes out, someone goes in. So it's a nuisance. And I had to go and pick up Jenny's doctor's certificate the other day, and when I got there, I had to wait outside in a queue, all distance apart. Thank you. And I had to wait outside, and I was only 3 people in front of me, and just inside the door, they asked me all these questions about, have I got COVID? No. Do you know anyone with COVID? No. Have you come back from overseas? No. Don't remember what else, but it was all no, no, no. And then hand sanitizer, and then they didn't shoot me, they actually got the temperature gauge, and they checked my temperature before they would let me in to go upstairs into the doctor's office, which I just had to go and pick up a sheet of paper for Jenny, just her certificate. She had tonsillitis, she had a sore throat, and it's still a little bit sore, so it's better she stays away from work until her symptoms are gone. It's getting better, but it's still there. So we had to pick that up. So anyway, I said to them, what's my temperature? It said 37, so I was alright. So then I went upstairs and got my certificate, come straight out and went out the other door. So, most of the supermarkets seem to have lots of food. They have lots of stuff that wasn't there when the panic was on. There was a lot of panicking a few weeks ago where everyone's buying stuff, and particularly toilet paper. They're going nuts on toilet paper. But most things are there now except toilet paper. There is no toilet paper there, and I don't know why. There should be heaps. I was talking to my friend today, and he told me that around his local supermarket shop there's a small one, but they've got it, but it's like $1.50 a roll. So it's a bit dear. That might be why they've still got some, but we don't have any, not here. So, what else?
Yeah.
What have we been doing? What have you been doing?
Nothing for over 5 days now. I've been doing nothing at all. I have sore throat, so basically I'm just laying down and macaron around the house. Limited for me to go out as well because I've got some cough, and I've got sort of
She'll wear one of those when she goes out.
yeah.
We don't have many of these either. You know what? Before the rush, way before the rush, this is going back a month or more, we wanted to buy some of these to send over the Philippines because they couldn't get any.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get any. There were none. And that was before any toilet paper rush. There was no rush, but there was no face masks. The only ones we've got are the ones I bought from the Bunnings that I bought for spray painting when I was working on the boat. They're the big ones, the good ones. And these, of course, my old boss, he imported a container, so he sent me over a few. But they're pretty hard to get. I mean, a lot of people aren't wearing them anyway.
You can't actually buy that. You can't buy that in any shop or any
There's
pharmacist.
some for sale on eBay, but they're a bit dear. Talking about eBay, my friend, we'll call him Greg, thought it'd be a good idea because he had a big packet of toilet paper to put them on eBay. So he listed them on eBay, starting at $15 with $15 postage. That's all right. And so we watched it, and I watched it with him. And when it was on 24 hour, and it went up, and it went up, and we were surprised. And his wife's jumping up and down because it was like $200.
That's auction, right?
Yeah.
Toilet paper auction, yeah.
And you know what the finishing price was? They sold for $11,100 for a packet of dunny paper. They were going, yeah, we're even going to fly over to Melbourne and deliver it to them if we have to. And of course it was a dud. It wasn't real. Turned out not to be real. So, you know, that's the way it goes. And that, like, he was going to work out different ways of doing it. And like I said to him, Greg, get on with your life. Don't worry about it. It's just toilet paper, you know. Just what you do is find someone who hasn't got any and give it to them, because that'd be a lot better than doing it the other way. Yeah. But there are people advertising it. But there's people getting on there running up bids and causing no end of problems. And of course, if you get that and they don't pick it up and you leave it, eBay will charge you their percentage. So you could end up with like $1,000 bill for a packet of toilet paper that you sold that they didn't pay for, and then you've got to try and get the money back. So yeah, it's best not to do it. So anyway, we're here. We're a bit bored. Jenny's can't go to TAFE for her course.
So I'm actually studying beauty therapies, but because due to my school that we do a practical all the time, like especially Wednesday and Thursday we do practical most of our time. It's pretty hard. Like it's pretty difficult for me really to learn and how to.
Well, you're not allowed to have any models. Like I was booked in to go in to get a facial or something like that, just so they have practice. That's their practical. They get people come in, and they had to cancel it because of the COVID. And then after they cancelled that, then they basically cancelled the classes, so that people couldn't even go in there. And then they're supposed to be doing, well, she's still doing assessments, and they're working on how they're going to be in contact and do practical, because it's a bit hard. You're saying practice of people at home. Like the same
It's different, yeah. It's different really to do it at home and to do at school. It's got
you do it with other people there.
Yeah, and whereas in school you've got lecturers that will correct you when you're doing wrong.
Yeah, and they've got all the facilities, and they've got all the materials.
Yeah, equipment,
all the
materials.
stuff you need.
Whereas I don't have it, so it's quite really.
It's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't know how they're going to do it, or how they're going to test them, or assess them. She's done all her assessments, because the theory side of it, there's a lot of theory. So she's doing those. That's easy, because you can do that on the computer and then email them in. Well, don't say it's easy. It's easy to lodge them.
Yeah.
So that's it. So we're still waiting to see what they do there. And Queenie's, I don't know what they're going to do. We've got a special thing where they connect up to a school. The school's on a website, and the whole class goes to one. They all join up together, and the teacher goes there as well and sets them up with tasks and things to do. And they basically do it all online. So that starts this week. They'll just do it, which will be tomorrow, because today's Sunday. That'll start tomorrow. The teacher called us on Friday and talked to us about it and said we've got to log in. So I've done the login, got it all set up. Queenie's got a computer there all ready to go. And yeah. But we're not really going anywhere or doing much. The weather's not really nice. It's supposed to get to 31, which is good.
Yeah, but it seems to be cold and cloudy. It's not really nice to go out, actually.
No. And so many shops are closed, and so many businesses are closed, and they're having trouble. Even though the government's supposedly going to give them some money, but I don't know. Bunnings and a lot of these big places, they're all going to close as well. They reckon they're going to close down. So I think the thing is, if you need something, you need to get it now.
Yeah.
Because later on they're not going to be able to get it, and then we've got to worry about how much money they're spending and putting into this, and where's it all going to come from, and what's going to happen to the economy. It's just going like this. And people that owe money and have big mortgages must be really stressed. I mean, we don't owe money. We don't have any debts apart from our mortgage here for this house. But our mortgage is not very high. It's actually pretty good. It's not a lot of money. So Jenny's working anyway. Well, she will be next week when she goes back. And I bring in some money as well. So we're okay. But
Unless we don't
for some people that have a high mortgage, it'll be really tough. Really tough. I think there's going to be a lot of people losing their houses.
But the government here is giving them some supplement where it's can help for their family.
Yeah.
Buy some stuff and buy essential stuff like food.
Yeah. Well, that's true. So if you're on we're on a low income. we don't have a very high income, and because we get child benefits, they put some money in our bank, which is very nice of them. Thank you very much. And they'll do it again in the end of June, I think it is, early July.
Which is help.
That's
really.
all right. It helps.
I mean, it helps.
But if you've got a job and you lose your job because of the
Coronavirus.
because my mate's wife did, they had no business. She was in a shop, manager of a shop. They just put her off, closed the shop.
Yeah.
And he was doing Uber. He's been doing Uber and quite good at it. He was getting no work. She ended up with no work. They had to go straight on the unemployment benefits. It's the only way they could do it, get some money. And it worked straight away, but as usual, there was problems with it. They got paid once, and then after that, they mucked it up, cancelled it, so they had to ring up and go through all, because it's a really nasty process. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. I'd rather just earn a little bit of money myself than rely on government money, because they make it really difficult. They muck it up all the time, and you can never get anyone on the phone, and if you do, then you get disconnected, and then you've got to try again, and if you go in there, there's long queues, and you know, and then they say to you, please go online or do this.
Making it really hard.
It's not easy.
Hard for everyone to.
It's demoralising. I don't think, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that. Not interested.
Yeah, that's right.
So, anyway, we're still here.
Yeah.
We're still going. We don't.
We're still surviving.
Do much. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So so I've been. Well, lately, if you don't really hear us lately, we've been really busy, juggling my school and my work. So that's why we haven't had time to do.
Because Jenny's been going every day. When she's not working, she's at TAFE, and that includes Saturday and Sunday. And quite often she's working double shifts on the weekend. So she has no time. And of course, I chauffeur. I drive her there, I drive her back, so it's 30 minutes to Mandurah, so I drive for an hour, and then I come back, do some work, and then I drive for another hour and back, pick up Queenie, there and back. Yeah, do a lot of running around.
You've done a good job.
Yeah, but we run around, but it's all right.
So that's why, if you didn't hear from us lately, we've been really busy, and we haven't had time to do videos.
No.
Until now that we decided we'd done nothing here, so we're stuck at home.
Well, we're getting a few messages from people who are saying, are you still alive? You okay?
So
how's it going? So we thought we'd better do a video and let people know we're going all right. And really, I should get cracking and make. I've got some video footage there of stuff I've been doing and stuff we've been doing, so maybe I might get busy on that and put a couple up. Yeah.
So anyway. I hope to our subscribers that they're all right there as well. I hope you're doing all right at home.
So you haven't seen us for a while, say hello in the comments down below so we can say hello back, because we do miss that as well. We miss seeing the comments, because we've got, we know there's a lot of our subscribers that we've got to know, and it's nice to know so if you're okay, you're doing all right, put it down below and let us know, because we'd be happy to hear it. Because it's nice, because we have subscribers in the US, in the Philippines, in Australia, all over the place. Where are they? Finland and everywhere.
It'll be really nice to hear from you.
So it's nice to know if everyone's going okay.
Yeah.
So put them down below. Say hello.
Comment.
And we'll say hi back.
Yeah. So I hope all you there that you're fine and doing great and you're in a safe. So give us a comment.
Yeah. Like, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, click the subscribe and the bell. You get notified whenever I do something. It'll just, out of the blue, ding, they've done one. So, all right. Nice to see everyone. Right. Take care. And we'll see you again soon. Bye. Why is it all crooked?
Not crooked, it's fine.
Check my mean.
It's so crooked.
Not crooked.
No, you can't even see our head.
You're crooked.